Hello Year 11. So we are going to have a look at how to create one of these folded sketchbooks. So for this project, so this is your summer work to take you from Year 11 into Year 12 if you are doing the BTEC art course next year. So we're going to be making a sketchbook based on the theme of fractured terrain. We're going to make one of these folded sketchbooks, so I'm going to show you how to do that first. So here is one that I've completed. You can see it folds out like that. There's different ways that you can do this. So this one I've made from the pages from an A3 sketchbook. So if in your Year 11 exam sketchbook you've got any pages left in the back of there, you can tear those out to make this. If you haven't got any pages left in that sketchbook, you can make it from just scrap paper you've got lying around. So I made one just out of things that have come out of the printer and my girls' old maths books that didn't need them anymore. So I made one out of that. Works in the same way. You can also make one just out of newspaper. That works quite well. If you wanted to double the newspaper up to make it a bit stronger, you could do that. But the technique, whichever one you use, is take your piece of paper. So with the newspaper one, I've cut it into 3, so I end up with strips like this. With the sketchbook paper, I've just cut it into 3 as well, so I've ended up with strips like that. And with this paper, you just need to cut it, fold it in half. If it's A4 paper, cut it in half, throw it along that way. And then you're just going to join all the pieces together. So I tend to do the folding first. If you're using A3, you'll get 4 folds out of it. So I folded it in half, then back on itself, back on itself again. I'm just going to do 2 sheets to show you how to do this, but you can do it, I think I used 4 on that one that I've made already. So folding these back. Just make sure they're lined up as well as you can get them. Then I'm just going to glue those 2 ends together. See, I'm working on a bit of newspaper here so I don't get glue on my dinner table. So down, fold it back up. The crease is a really good press. And then to make the outside of the book, you can see I've just used a piece of cereal box. So this is a piece cut out of a piece of cereal box. I'm going to glue my back page onto there, like that. So lining up with the bottom but leaving a little gap at the edge there so you get an overhang. Fold that down. And then we want to get a spine on our book so it actually opens up as a book. So I'm going to put the fold in against the pages like that. I always find it works a bit better if you fold it back afterwards. A cleaner fold. And then I want to make another fold to make the spine, so I'm just going to leave about 5-6 mil, I'd say, to get that spine. Fold it back nice and as straight as I can, and then fold that back again. That gives us our spine. And then that's just a bit tall at the top and it's sticking around a bit on the side, so I'm just going to trim that down. Trim it across the top. and then that makes my folding book. So you can see that one where I've only stuck 2 pages together, it's much smaller than the one I made earlier. So you can make it as big or as small as you would like. So that's your first section.